What's up, guys? My name is Sydney. I am a church photographer. I started a TikTok page all about church photography and what it's like to be on a church social media team. It is my full-time job. One of the videos that I posted on my page was like an edit with me. It shows you my workflow of a Sunday morning. And I figured I would make a longer version for YouTube. We have two services, one at 9 and 11 every Sunday. So this is an SD card start to finish, 704 photos. I know it's a lot, but let's get into it. To be fair, I just grabbed an SD card, quickly looked through it, and put it in. So once you open Lightroom Classic, like I said, I edit in Lightroom Classic. You go to Library, Import, select your SD card, go through all the photos, then I hit Develop. In the Develop mode, I'm waiting for all of my photos to import. And I don't like to go, if I'm in a super big rush, I'll go ahead and start editing. So for a little breakdown, your presets are all over here. As you can tell, I have played around with lots and lots of presets. This isn't even all of them. And I've narrowed it down to a few, but I'm always tweaking as our church changes. You know, we get a different stage design, different lighting. I honestly don't even remember when this is from. I'm not sure. Another quick little thing is these little set of tools over here, my best friends. Just before we start, this is like your cropping tool, straightening. You can hit R on your keyboard. I like to auto straighten. Doesn't always work. This is a terrible photo to start with. I'm just like going through. This is just straight off my camera. So I like this photo, but I zoomed in and he's not in focus. So I'm gonna skip. It's really blurry. I'm at 160, I'm on an 85, 1.2. So that's my issue. Okay, we're getting a little bit better. At this point, I'm just going through and like all of these are from the same setting or same like scene, same spot that I'm in, and I don't really love any of them, so I'm not gonna edit any of those. This one's fine. So I like clean speaker. Let's see what I want to use. Normally I'll just scroll through and figure out which ones look best. I'm gonna do this. I always bring this slider down before or after. Not much needs to change, but I'm going to bring the brightness up, R on my keyboard, and I'm gonna auto straighten. See, like, I don't think that's, yeah, didn't actually straighten it. Okay, so I'll crop it in. Another thing is I don't like to change the crop too much because I want the people on the social team who actually post the photos to have as much freedom as they need. Okay. Center him up a little bit more, making sure he is in focus. I feel like he's a little bit green, so I'm going to change my tint. Slide it on over, maybe a little bit more blue. Okay, another thing I like to do, obviously we've got some dark people right there in the shadows. You could bring it up, but sometimes you'll see this grain, and I try and stay away from the grain. So I'll just kind of keep it as it is, but making sure he's highlighted. If I like this preset and I can see that I've got kind of the same area, same person going, I'll Command C, copy that preset, and I hit B, and that will save it to my quick collection. So my quick collection is like all my exports, but that way I can just hit B on the keyboard and keep going through. Same photo, blurry. Keep going. Okay, a little bit blurry. I don't normally edit on my monitor. I'm editing on a monitor, so it's a little bit different. I'm not as used to it. R to open that tab up and straighten. Crop in. Center him up. Command V. That's the exact same preset as what I just used. Before, after, and I would just bring it down just a little bit. B if I like it, and I'm gonna keep going. Love this one, he's in focus. So Command V, my my preset, bring down the shadows a little bit, see if it needs straightening. Sometimes it won't, and I can auto straighten. Kind of like that he's a little bit off-centered. B, oops, already did it. B, to add my quick collection, and I'll keep going. Same guy, different angle. I think he's in focus. I'll try the preset Command V. I think it's fine. Straighten, this is before and this is after. If I like it, I'm gonna hit B. Same thing, honestly, I'll just add these. If they're, let's see, let me just keep checking. Some of them, you can also hit, sorry, that did not straighten it. Some of them you can hit V on your keyboard, and I'll just turn it black and white. Another thing, just to show you that you can do, let's see, where is it? This little circle thing will drop on anything you want, and it will slide it for you. So if it was too much blue, I can drop it down some. I do like to do this on skin tone sometimes. You can add a little bit more warmth back into their skin. But yeah, just to show you. And I'm seeing I still have the same shot going on over here, so I'm looking for the best facial. Zooming in to make sure eyes are opened. I was at 1/160, 1.2, 125 ISO, which is crazy because it's an 85, 1.2. Command V. Is that too bright? Let's see. Bring it down some. R to auto straighten, to open up the auto straighten tab. And I'll center him a little bit, maybe a bit more. I guess that's fine. V. Let's see. I like this photo. So Command V. Maybe make it black and white. No. Command Z to undo that. Drove it down. V. These off like moments, I love to make black and white. So let's check. He is in focus. Drop it down some. I feel like it looks, the white and black doesn't look right, like color wise. Like this photo, maybe if I make it black and white, bring it up some. I kind of like that it's like just her figure, so I'll keep that. I wish I could get more of her, like, if she was turned more, I could get her face like worshiping. I'm checking down here to see if I have any more of her. I think I do. Okay, this is our choir. Loved that moment. It was a little bit blurry, so I'm scrolling close on her face to make sure. I like that one. Maybe we'll try Command V. Okay, clean speaker. Drop the slider down some. This is before, this is after. Very minimal changes on these, okay? Now I'm on to crowd shots. You can see how cool toned it is in the room. I like this photo. These are fine. I'm just trying to be aware of other faces, even though, well, let's just test it out. Okay, so this is my Command V saved preset. So let me try and warm this up some. Okay, hold on, restart. I mean, I could use this. Drop it down. Add some warmth back into this hand. And then I can use the dropper tool. Get rid of some of the blue. I don't want it to look like no color. Let me add don't know. What do we think? That's before, that's after. I think it's too green still. Maybe some pink. What do we think about that? Before, after. Then I would probably, see, the tool doesn't work when I auto straighten it. Probably crop it and just make sure they know this is the focal point. I don't know if they would use this because I can't see her face. Let's copy what I did there and see if it works on this, because her face is in focus. Okay, it's a little bit warm. We can cool it up. Okay. R, auto, enter, B. Okay. Aw, I like this of her worshiping. Command V. Let's brighten it up some. Really brighten it up a lot. Add a little bit more warmth. If we get away from those greens, I don't like that. Let me get the greens done here. Before, after, B. We'll see. Command C to copy that. This is a different preset sometimes I'll use for worship. You can see the before and after. It's got a little bit more warmth, I think, and some grain. Just straightener. Okay, maybe don't use the auto straighten tool because it actually probably doesn't ever work. I'll probably spend more time trying to fix it. Okay, Command C. I don't love to change up the preset as I'm in it, like during, what am I saying? I don't like to change my preset like to something that is more warm and grainy halfway through the same like service or even same Sunday, because I want them all to be consistent. But I think they favor enough that I think it's fine sometimes. Some just like don't. Let me see, are any of these in focus? Like she's in focus, but I want to make sure she has a good, okay, facial. It's a little out of focus. My settings were the same, so I like this one. And it's a little bit crooked, and I kind of like that. It's like a trend, right? I've seen. Add some warmth. Okay, B. Oh, see, I should have kept scrolling. Perfect. Here's one of her smiling. She's a little bit out of focus, but I love it because I think it just captures her. And I'm gonna use clean speaker, bring it down, bring up the shadows. I don't want to lose detail on her shirt like I did there. So I'll bring it up a little bit, maybe bring up the blacks, bring up the highlights. This is before, after, very minimal changing. Command C to copy, B to save it. Okay, sometimes if I want to have color and black and white, you get your color and then you create virtual copy and then you change it to black and white. Love. Okay. Oh, these are great. Well, not like the photos. I just love when I can get like capture the moment and it's not out of focus, if that makes sense. We're on to speaker shots. So for speaker shots, I am up there in the same spot in the front of the room. And the second this third song is ending, I'm ready for when our pastor comes on stage so I can leave and go edit and not be a distraction in the room by the time the congregation sits down. So it's very quick. For speaker shots, I'm just looking for smiles and eyes open and in focus. So once I find it, all I've used today is this clean speaker, but these are what the other presets look like. They have a little bit more. I can't ever say never. I can never say never, but always use clean, very minimal preset on speaker shots because I wanted to do just, we have a lighting team and people who make it look exactly the way it is for a reason. So I try to mimic that. This is before, this is after. Command C and add to quick collection 3B. So again, just sharp images, facial expressions, smiles. I'm trying to stay away from eyes closed. He's in focus here. He's kind of smiling. I guess I added B. Okay. Same thing here. I'm getting very washed out windows, so I'm going to drop the highlights. Maybe up exposure, add some warmth, but not too warm. And then maybe up the blacks and the shadows. Before, after, Command C to copy, B, Command V, B, sorry. Love the shot of our pastor with all the hands raised as well. Let me reset this, click speaker. Try. And now I'll do lobby presets. I'll go with this one, drop the slider down. This is before and after, so now I'll make some adjustments. Okay. Command C, save that. Let's do, I love the lighting over here, so I'll add the clean preset to play it safe. Exposure and keep going. Another thing is looking for signage of anything going on around the church. It's toy drive. Oh, the worst thing is when you have a zoom on. I had the 85 on and someone in this case was trying to smile for the photo, which I love, and I couldn't get it because I was so close and it was so quick, and that's what it came out to be. Okay, dropping kids off. Are there any smiles? Whoa. I think I did. I like this one. I don't know if she's smiling or not. Honestly, not going to change much. Maybe add some warmth. I do like this photo, but is it too off guard? I'll just add it if they want to use it and like it. Love this. Okay, we're in our next service. Oh, I must have changed up the lens. So I did the 24-70. This preset for a little bit. Before and after, Command C. I like it just like that. Pretty sure all of this is essentially the same. Probably got different speaker shots here. And yeah, but that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if this was helpful. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours editing. I would say find a preset that you like with your church photos. And I mean, I sell presets, but there's lots of other really great presets out there that aren't technically like for church photography. I hope that this helps in some way or another. If you like this content or want to see something different, let me know and like and subscribe, and I might see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.